Welcome to the weekly half-hour show that Alan made. I hope you like it. I hope this video gets played. Alan is a guy from Saskatoon, and this show isn't how he gets paid. Every week brings something new, a laugh or two you'll find. With Alan's show, it's never just the usual grind. Quirky tales to jokes and songs with heart and comedy combined. Tune in, sit back and feel the cheer. It's gonna be alright. Alan's humor and his charm will light up every night. He's here for smiles and good vibes with jokes that take flight. In Saskatoon the snow might fall, but Alan's laughter fills the air. With every episode, the joy is something rare. Stories from his life in town, he spins them with such flair. Tune in, sit back and feel the cheer. It's gonna be alright. Alan's humor and his charm will light up every night. He's here for smiles and good vibes, with jokes that take flight. So grab some popcorn, hang with friends. The show is just for fun. Alan brings life's bright sides to share with everyone. With a merry heart and cheerful vibe, it's a show second to none. Tune in, sit back and feel the cheer. It's gonna be alright. Alan's humor and his charm will light up every night. He's here for smiles and good vibes, with jokes that take flight.
On the run. Every time you take my hand, I try to catch the sun. Blue skies before the rain, or so they tell you so. But I don't believe in the chitter chat, and I don't wanna know. No way, don't hesitate, the seconds rushing by. The tick tick tock, I hear the clock, I'm burning right inside. Switch my switch, turn my key, and open up my door. And no secrets are keeping me, just do it like before. Oh my, we really work each other up so high. I like last minute stuff, and is it okay to work each other out? 'Cause it's no crime, baby, it's no crime to take each other's time. Don't tie me down, shuffle around to make a place for you. It's my intention, boy, don't take me for a fool. I don't believe in anything unless anything believes in us. I'm reaching out, this love is just enough. Oh my, we really work each other up, and I get so high. I like last minute stuff, and is it okay to work each other out? 'Cause it's no
Um, Hi, you're watching the Alan Holman Show, a YouTube show I do every week. And my guest today, I'm so happy for her to be here. Her name is Jan Graveson, and she's here to talk to us about natural medicine success stories. And but first, people might recognize you from certain places. Is that correct?
Yes, television, film, theatre.
Yeah, according to my research, you've been on some episodes of EastEnders, which is
I
very
have.
popular in the UK.
Yes, that was way back in the late 80s and early 90s. But yeah, that was a lead role in EastEnders. And I've
Thank
also
you
done a,
for making time to do this. I really appreciate it. A long time ago, I wrote a little book about alternative medicine for cancer, and I really don't like thinking about the topic anymore, but it's so important. We've got to get information out about success stories with alternative medicine. Um,
yes.
so take it away with some of the stories that you wanted to share.
Sure. Well, the thing is, we call it alternative, but actually it's not. It's
Original.
yeah, it's original and authentic medicine, of which there are various different kinds. I mean, to my knowledge and from my self-learning, I discovered natural medicines because of my mum, who was very allergic to pharmaceutical medicines, which
Can I
very nearly,
pause you for a second there?
yes,
Um, According to the research that went into this book, medicine took a very wrong turn around the 1930s.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes, as I understand it, it was mobbed and kidnapped and taken over
yeah,
by the corporations, the Rockefellers and the all the rest of them, because they realized the market in pharmaceutical petroleum, and
yeah.
everything's basically
Oil-based oil-based synthetic chemicals are all the prescription drugs. There's some weird theory that that somehow helps us when actually food, nutrition helps us.
correct. Yes, I mean it's certainly helped me, and I've based my life on, any illness or dis-ease I've dealt with myself by being responsible for my own health. And I think what's happened is people have been brainwashed and indoctrinated, including the medical profession, because they're not taught about nutrition and they're not taught about natural medicines. They don't even know what the contents of vaccines are. When you actually corner doctors and ask them, they have no idea what's in vaccines.
It's
And yet,
sad.
yes, injecting all of these things into children, adults, and we are now seeing major consequences of that, I believe.
Some
Um,
One of my favorite authors, he said that his sons, his both of his, or I think he has three sons, but they've never gotten a vaccine in their lives, and yet they've also never gotten a cold or flu in their lives.
yes, yes. And I mean, you must be familiar with Dr. Andrew Wakefield, who did a marvelous study
I
on,
actually believe that he's correct.
yes,
I
I
have
believe,
my own reasons to believe that he's correct. I've
yes.
read a lot of anecdotal evidence, and at some point, anecdotal evidence does prove it.
Yes, of course. But he was struck off and dealt with as they do with anything that promotes natural medicines or promotes kind of against pharmaceutical.
Yeah,
Um, they come down very heavy on people. So, from
I'm
my own knowledge and dealing with my own health, I've taken always, preferred natural routes. And I'm in India, and therefore I have privy to their wonderful Ayurvedic medicine, which is thousands and thousands of years old and has basically saved my life. In 2020, I had out of the blue, because I'm never ill, a liver problem where my liver actually stopped
Oh, I'm
functioning.
sorry to hear about that.
Yes, and I became very ill very quickly and basically went into the process of dying, and the body was breaking down. Fortunately, a friend of mine put me in touch with an amazing Ayurvedic doctor who came to see me and told me just by looking at me that my liver had stopped working. And I said, it can't be. Why? He said, there's a number of different reasons. The liver has the word live in it. It performs 4,500 functions every morning. The lymphatic system, it does everything. And for some reason, mine had stopped working. We figured out at the end of it all that it was mental reasons, because I had come out of a very turbulent relationship and I was storing a lot of pain and anger in my liver. So it was like a fully bloated balloon ready to burst.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yes.
Stuff that I've read refers to that as maybe sanskaras. Do you know the
Yes.
word?
Yes. But I mean, the whole thing is very complicated and very fascinating, yet very simple. Ayurvedic medicine. But it deals with the root causes. It's not pills, and it doesn't, brush over the surface and take away symptoms for a while and cause further symptoms, because we all know that all of these pills cause symptoms.
Pharmaceutical drugs, according to what I've studied, they repurpose nutrients that are already in the body in order to cover up a symptom of a problem while causing another problem.
Yes. Well, I saw that in my mother, and I swore when I was 12 years old that I was going to investigate a lot of things. And I read some great books. One book, I can't remember the author's name, called Bad Pharma, which was really, eye-opening. And I was
those
12.
kind of books are eye-opening the first time you find them.
Yes, I had received a vaccine from school, this one that you get in the arm, the BCG vaccine. And I had a terrible response to that vaccine. I was sick for 3 years, and the hole in my arm would not heal up because my body was trying to push out what had been injected. And, I said to my mother, I don't want any more. And she said, it's your body. They're going to come at you when you're 14 to have a rubella. It's your body. You decide what you want to do. Thank God. She was really quite awake, my mum. And I never had any more since then. I rescue dogs. I've been bitten by stray dogs. I've never taken a tetanus. I've never taken a rabies shot. I've never taken anything. And I'm absolutely fine.
If YouTube takes down this video for talking bad about vaccines, I'll post it to my Rumble account, but it'll still be visible because I'm just going to go out and say it. In my opinion, vaccines were a bad decision from the get-go, for the most part.
Yes, I agree. I mean, if they want to take it down, they can take it down. What I'm talking about is my own personal experiences. So, I don't believe that you can inject anything healthy into the body.
Take a walk with me, she said, to shake the heart and clear my head. I just need to stroll away. In and out, forget-me-nots. He loves me yet, though he should not. The rock and roll has gone astray. But nothing ever seems to turn out for the best. They like to tell you lies and put you to the test. She said, I don't wanna fall like the others just, 'cause I just wanna stay. I'm caught in your arrest, and we can play with fire, and we got love for hire. In your arrest I'll stay, and we can play with fire, and we got dreams to buy, yeah. In your arrest I'll stay. Something here and something there, imprisoned through her silken hair. So pop the potion if you dare. In your arrest, I'll stay. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause we can play with fire. 'Cause we got deeds to bear. Yeah. In your arrest, I'll stay. Yeah, yeah,
Yes. So
Um,
I believe, Alan, that we cannot inject health, and nothing can be injected into the body that's healthy.
what do you think of this phrase? You can't get a sickness that you weren't injected with.
You can't get a sickness that you went with. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know, um, look, the body's capable of everything. I'm a prime example. I've sorted out two back issues, mechanical stuff, and the liver, of all things, the liver. And this Ayurvedic medicine saved my life. I had to eat crushed leaves 3 times a day, and the detox was something else. I mean, my whole body detoxed. 10 days without food, which is opposite to the Western approach. People think you have to eat if you're not well and you should
yeah,
fill the body with food. Whereas in India, in the Ayurveda, the first thing you do is you cut out the food because it allows the body to focus on what it needs to do.
yeah.
Yeah. But look, in 10 days, I was back to fitness again. I would never have had that. In fact, if I'd gone to a hospital with a liver complaint, they don't know how to deal with livers. They can't deal with the liver. They don't know how to do it.
Um,
Allopathic medicine,
just a second. So in the United States and Canada here, and probably also in the UK, people that deal with livers are nephrology doctors. Um, and you're saying that nephrology doctors are doing it the wrong way.
I'm saying that my Ayurvedic doctor told me that there is absolutely no point going to a hospital because they
Okay.
haven't got a clue how to deal with livers.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
bet you're right.
Yeah, and I mean, I said to the Ayurvedic doctor, "What is this plant going to do?" He said, "This plant is sacred. We've been using it for thousands of years. It was chopped into small packets, and I had to grind it. And when you swallow it, the most important thing is that you have a smile on your face. This is Ayurveda medicine. You
That's really
smile.
good. That's really good
Yes,
because in when I studied cancer, I learned that an alkaline body is
yes,
the right way for anything that tackles cancer only really works if your body is alkaline.
correct.
And
Yes. And so also he said, when you take this medicine into the body, it's very important that you smile because when you smile, you release endorphins and the body feels happy and safe.
yeah, and smiling causes alkalinity.
Yes, yes. So, he said it's going to sting you like red ants are in your mouth when you take this medicine. He said, please, madam, no drama. Just smile and accept the medicine gracefully from the nature and let it do its course. And that's what I did 3 times a day for 10 days. And
And
I mean,
had you went the Western medicine route, you'd probably still be dealing with the original issue today.
if I was still alive, and I'd certainly be dealing with side effects from the things that they would have given me, yes, I'd
Yeah.
probably be in a worse state. But my body responded very well to that because I believed in it. And in India, it's here, it's part of the culture. Unfortunately, the pharmaceutical corporations are trying to squash it.
Yeah,
You
I've heard stories, I don't know how true they are, of the pharmaceutical industry burning libraries of information about natural medicine.
Yes, yes. Well, they don't want people to carry it on. And unfortunately, the younger people are not learning the old knowledge. But this is happening all over the world. My grandmother knew all the healing plants in the forest in England, in the Northeast. She
Oh,
taught me all of them. So
that's
I've
cool.
always had an understanding how important nature is for us. And it's all of our medicine should be outside of our window, in our garden.
Yeah, because someone said, I think it was in the Bible, let food be thy medicine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And exactly, we have as I said earlier, we have a mouth, and our medicine is supposed to go into the mouth. That's
Yeah.
how we're designed. It's not supposed to go into an arm, into a muscle in your arm
I
from a
agree
knee.
with you 100% on that it shouldn't go into a muscle in the arm.
Yeah.
When I had, um, I don't want to go through the whole story, but I was forced to take two COVID shots, and I didn't want them, of course.
Yes.
But after I got my second one, I had a terrible, painful side effect that scared the heck out of me. But luckily, that didn't develop into a bigger problem, but it did scare the heck out of me.
Yes. I've heard a lot of people had very bad reactions. And of course, we know that there's thousands and thousands of people who are very poorly now because of them. And of
Yeah,
course, the vaccine corporations have no, they're no liability.
yeah.
The whole germ theory versus terrain theory, I lie on the terrain theory with everything.
I started reading about terrain theory kind of recently, but it is making a lot of sense to me.
Yes, yes, yes. It makes sense to me too. And, I remember, I must tell you this, Alan, when I was little, my mum took me to, parties with kids my age. This is preschool and early school years. If somebody had the measles, we all got dragged to those houses and
Yeah,
we'd have a
that's
measles party.
terrible. That's
You know,
terrible.
we'd have a measles party, all the
Or
kids,
a
but
chicken pox party.
yeah, yeah, we'd have the parties. But I'll tell you something. The mothers were very intelligent because it sounds awful now, but we were taken to those parties and
Build immunity, yes.
yes, we developed sort of symptoms for our friends who had the measles, for instance. And my mother used to say this one thing, you've come out in sympathy for her. And I said, what do you mean, Mum? And she'd say, well, you've got the same symptoms as your friend who's got the measles because you're coming out in sympathy. And this is incredible. I've really, put a lot of thought into this. I believe, and I have my own theory here, that we are all one. We are all connected, and there is a network unbeknown to us where we are all connected. And I believe that the body presents symptoms, and in doing so, it also heals the person that has the dis-ease. So it's like my body takes a little percentage of the person who's not well, symptoms somehow, and
All
it
of us
relieves.
are reading from the same metaphysical template.
It's incredible, and this was an old wives' tale, apparently. It's folklore, but it makes a lot of sense to me
It,
because when they had these parties and the kids would get better and we'd have symptoms for a few days and we'd be all fine. It's like we heal each other. We heal each other. And you look at the insects, the bees, this is how they function. They take care of each other, and there's an empathy, a big picture, an unconditional consciousness that we heal each other.
yeah,
Uh, we come out in sympathy. Yes, we all come out in sympathy for each other. I used to get pain in my knee when I was caring for my dad. When he had knee pain, I knew. And I'd say, your knee's hurting. He'd say, how do you know? And I'd say, it's in my knee.
interesting.
Yes, I really believe in this.
So the people you have sympathy for, that sympathy causes you to kind of psychosomatically get the same symptoms.
Yes, you get the same symptoms, but also the other person starts to heal. So
Oh,
we are capable, and this all makes sense as well with Ayurveda and the Vedas of India about the auras. We are electromagnetic beings. We are living salt batteries. If you put your hands together in Namaste, your connection, your chi, as in, Tai Chi and everything in the Chinese medicine, your chi is in a full circuit. When your hands part, you're breaking your circuit. When you go barefoot into the garden and you walk on earth, you are, you're doing negative ironing, and it's very good for the system. We're electromagnetic beings. Why do people?
When I was really young, my dad used to teach me about chi. So I am a believer in chi.
Yes, yes. I mean, I go in the garden every day barefoot, and I feel the difference. It really calms you down
Cool.
because you're earthing. We have to get to the earth, and we are electromagnetic beings. And that's the thing of it. We're actually very simple. We're living batteries. So of course we affect each other electromagnetically.
I agree pretty much 100% with everything you've said here. I appreciate all that you've said, but for what I usually do, I'd really like to stop here.
No problem.
Thank you so much for being my guest.
It's great.
Your
Anytime,
stories were
Alan.
fascinating, and I absolutely love the topic. It's close to my heart. Natural medicine has always been close to my heart, and I appreciate that you talked to me about this. And now I'm going to start the process of editing this video, which I'll post in a couple days.
Okay, super. Send me the link. And thank you so much for doing the interview, because the more we do, the more people get to hear and see.
Thank you so much for being a good guest.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Namaste.
Namaste.
Lights upon the hillside. You wait for me. I lift you up under my wing and make you shine again. I will take you home. Say all the things you're keeping. Bring them all to me. I lift you up under my wing and If you don't listen, I can't tell you I'm the boss, 'cause times are changing and your sight is lost. I want nothing but you. Your eyes so blue, they're actually brown. Look, I could drown. Where are you now? I need to know, because I love you even though some nights I cry. I'm gonna die someday without you, and your eyes so blue, your hair so black. Let's hit the sack and hug all night in dim twilight. Times are tough without your scent, and love is pain that ages send. I need some pain, I need some gain. I need to know what you will show everyone else but me, dear. You'll never know how much I love you.
Throw me in the flood, give me some ashes and boil my blood until it crashes. It's times like these we need some blood to take for our pains like dragons in the mud.
Who are you to tell me yet? Nah, I got a clue. Do you know you use me as much as I use you? We'll ride these tides of destiny intertwined, love in the chaos. We